The next presentation is going to be from Prince and Ebbs, better known as Slicks and Rapid, from Ruff Sqwad, who have been doing work for a number of years as Ruff Sqwad Arts Foundation. And I think they're hopefully ready to join us. Are you out there?
Yes, we're out there.
Hi,
we're out there. How's it going, everyone? Hope everyone's good. Got a lovely audience here, some great organizations, some great presentations, man. Honored to be part of this. So thanks, Pete, for inviting us along. So my name is Ebbs, better known as Slicks, and
I'm Rapid, or Prince. I'm one of the co-founders of Ruff Sqwad Arts Foundation.
Yeah, and so I'm an ex-musician, grew up in East London, Bow to be precise. Youth work's been a big part of our journey. Myself and Prince were in the same collective. When we was in our teenage years, we used to go to different youth clubs, and that really helped us kind of hone our skills. So youth work has been kind of embedded in our DNA from growing up. So we're from the era where it was about decks and mixing, and we used to go to, like I said, local youth clubs and use that space to hone our skills, learn about lyrics and DJing. And we had some reasonable success, some humble success, some modest success on the underground scene, which also led to the success of one of our crew members who was in our collective called Tinchy Strider. We grew around people like Dizzy Rascal and Wiley, made music with all these type of artists, Lethal Bizzle. And in the early kind of mid-2000s, we started to kind of, you know, earn money from music. I would say fast forward 10 years, a lot of regeneration was taking place in East London, around the Stratford area, the Bow area, the Poplar area. And myself and Prince were really passionate about supporting the community and being able to, I won't say give back, I don't really like that term, but being able to just contribute where needed. A lot of the young people we know, their kind of parents or their elder siblings are people that used to listen to us back in the day on pirate radio stations. So we felt it was really important to just do some work in the community. We founded the charity, we're a registered charity. We founded it in 2017 with the aim of just giving young people kind of access to mainstream resources. We want to kind of bridge the gap between the marginalized and the mainstream, provide opportunities for young people and just support them and help them fulfill their potential and creative careers in life. Our work is about creating meaningful cultural engagement opportunities, and we kind of integrate youth work and high quality arts to do that. I would say due to the genres we specialize in, I think the music has evolved, the UK music scene's evolved, but due to the genres we specialize in, most of the young people we engage with, we probably get about, so on our database, we've engaged with probably like just over 700 young people over the past 3 or 4 years. And I would say due to the genres we specialize in, most of the young people we engage with are like Black or Asian or minority ethnics. Most of them are really passionate about the arts, and they see us as kind of pillars of the community and people that can help, you know, use our contacts, our expertise, and propel them to the next level. We've got 5 provisions that we run. I'll read them out for you. One of them is called You Can't Handle the Booth, and that's kind of like a weekly drop-in session where young people can come. They can be at any level. We usually work with young people from the age of 11 to 25. But young people can come, they can be at any level. They can be passionate about producing, they can be passionate about DJing, they can be passionate about writing, or just have a general interest, or just want to hang out. And we run these in local youth centers and youth spaces in and around East London predominantly. It's usually a 2 to 3 hour session. We get anything from 30, sometimes about up to 60 young people in those sessions. So you can imagine it's been really manic at times. And we've been running that. That was kind of our first provision that we started in 2017. We also, about 2-3 years ago, as a development from the music, because music is our forte, but we are an arts foundation. As a development from our music, we wanted to progress into film. We saw that film was something that was, you know, hugely influential for young people. We met many young people that had, you know, drama, acting skills, and also just the relationship between film and music. You know, there's a really close relationship there. So we've run 2 projects. We're in the process of, I would say, our 3rd film project with a director that's just been involved with the new Top Boy series. He directed 2 or 3 episodes of the new Top Boy series. So we're doing a joint project with a guy called Kobe, which has given a lot of young people a lot of hope, inspiration. They're going to be working for the next 9 months to build the film from scratch. So we're talking about the script writing, we're talking about the music, they're going to be involved in the actual acting. Everything's going to be completely youth-led, youth-inspired, youth-centric, and it's going to be a blast. We also do a kind of fortnightly session called What's Poppin', and that's really just a space where young people can come together and work with youth workers. It's almost like a forum where we just talk, you know, and speak about issues or concerns that they may have. And then through our mentoring, we then try and find ways to support the young people and their families through any of those issues that are raised. We've been doing this session for the past, I would say, year and a half. And off the back of that session, we've now launched an initiative called Discussing the Vow, which is a youth podcast where we've got 4 young people aged 11 to 15. They're really charismatic, really courageous, really brave, and they're really open about, you know, any issues or concerns that they may have and anything they want to express within that forum. It's done really well. Over the past 6 months, we've reached an audience of over 400,000 people through this podcast. And that podcast really started because we wanted to kind of bridge the gap intergenerationally. So it's about the youngers and the olders. We felt like there's a lot of families and a lot of people that live with people within their families, whether it's carers or the actual family members. And there's a huge, huge gap between the younger generation and the older generation. And through this platform, we've gained so much feedback from parents and the older people. When I say older, I'm talking about, you'd be surprised. So these young people are age 11 to 15, but we get feedback from 23-year-olds saying, wow, I didn't know that 12-year-olds are thinking like this. So it shows that there's a huge disparity and a huge gap between the 2 different, you know, generations. And I'll kind of finish off with our kind of flagship initiative, which is called Grind Pays. It's a 5-day music industry immersive experience. This is the kind of project that I would say really helped propel our organization to a new level. We piloted this in 2017. We've had huge success off the back of this project, where over 5 days during a half-term period, we partner up with a major media outlet called GRM Daily. They're huge for music, they're huge for culture, urban culture and lifestyle. And young people have to actually audition and apply to be part of this project. In this project, it's like, you know, they do beats, they do lyrics. Day 1 might be about lyric writing, day 2 might be about production, day 3 might be about presenting, day 4 they've got to do a performance. They get to meet, you know, some of their, we've had over 5 or 6 top 20 artists that are featured on this project as well. So these are special guests that come in and do Q&As with the young people to give them advice on, you know, how to get to the next level. They go to BBC Radio 1 Extra, they go to Universal, you know, major, I would say, record label, record industry, music industry outlets to help propel them and inspire them and get to the next level. Off the back of that, we've had about 5 or 6 young people that have been headhunted to do stuff like Nike campaigns, which has been really positive, foot asylum campaigns. We've had 2 of our young people feature on The Voice Kids that have been headhunted through our provision Grind Pays. We've also had one of our young people, he recently featured on a show called The Rap Game on BBC, and he actually won that, and it's been really successful. We've had a lot of different brand partnerships off the back of that. So we usually have kind of, I would say, standard basic monitoring. We've got someone in our team that does the monitoring, learning and evaluation. We do pre and post questionnaires. Depending on the duration of the project, we might do a kind of midway questionnaire and get an evaluation and feedback from parents. One thing that we found is that a lot of, you know, real important data is being lost. Some real powerful data is being lost. So we're actually in the process of seeing how we can develop and expand on this. You know, in terms of our impact, that's something that we feel like we've not been able to capture well enough. So this is, you know, from hearing about this type of forum, this type of platform, and also seeing some of the amazing work that's going on and the work that's been done in capturing your impact. There was a gentleman just before me and a guy called Simon, some amazing, Colin and Simon, I think they've done such a great job on being able to capture that and pull it out there. And that's something we want to, that's footsteps that we want to take ourselves and our organization to the next level. The project's called Grind Pays, but it's all about the culture, and anything these young people define as a culture, we want to be able to help support them on their journey.
run these in half term, so it gives 10 to 12 young people the opportunity to change it up and do something different within their holidays and something that they aspire to do in life.
I've been tripping off my mind, yeah.
Yeah, I go places, coming home wasted. Still on my grind, cause I'm still trying to make it.
South London, yeah, we got a red light. South London, yeah, we got a red light. Aye, beef.
If you believe in yourself, have faith, it will come to you 100%.
We've brought in industry professionals who can deliver the right training, the right advice to attain these types of skills. So I think it's really very important just to keep the connection between the youth and the creative sector. And I think it will also sharpen their ability. So when they get their record deals or they do their videos or they have competitions, they will take bits and pieces from what they've learned and achieved in Grand Pays to take it on to achieve other things in life.
Listen, if you're out there and you're our age and you're making music, or even if you just got an interest in the music industry and you want to learn more about it, you should definitely get involved in Grand Pays. It's something that all us lot have done. Like, it's definitely helped us 100%, and it's helped us have a better understanding of the music industry, and it's helped us make new friends as well.
I think this opportunity, this project is super important for the young people, just due to its intensity and the level of professionalism that they have to have during these 5 days. I don't think there's anything out there that pushes young people in the way how we push them. I don't think they get the experience to connect with industry professionals in the way they do during this project. And our track record has also proved that, you know, being part of this helps elevate them. It helps give them a new sense of confidence. They then go on to do their own thing in their own field. So I think it's super important that we continue to roll this out and give more young people the opportunity.